My lord, why are you thus out of measure sad?
I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause, and smile at no man's jest. Eat when I have stomach, and wait for no man's leisure. Sleep when I am drowsy, and tend on no man's business. Laugh when I am merry, and claw no man in his humor.
Yea, but you must not take the full show of this. You have of late stood out against your brother, and he hath taken you newly into his grace. Where it is impossible you should take true root, but by the fair weather that you make yourself. It is needful that you frame the season for your own harvest.
I had rather be a canker in a hedge than a rose in his grace. Though I cannot be said to be a flattering, honest man, it must not be denied, but I am a plain-dealing villain. If I had my mouth, I would bite. If I had my liberty, I would do my liking. In the meantime, let me know, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
What news, Braccio?
I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
Will it serve for any model to build mischief on?
Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Who? The most exquisite Claudio?
Even he.
Which way looks he?
Marion Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonato. I heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself, and having obtained her, give her to the Count Claudio.
Come, this may prove food to my displeasure. That young startup hath all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him any way, I bless myself every way. You are both sure and will assist me?
To the death, my lord.
Was not Count John at supper?
I saw him not.
How tartly that gentleman looks. I never can see him, but I am heartburned an hour after.
He is of a very melancholy disposition.
He were an excellent man that were made just in the midway between him and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing, and the other two like my lady's eldest son, evermore tattling.
Then half Signor Benedict's tongue in Count John's mouth, and half Count John's melancholy in Signor Benedict's face.
With money enough in his purse. Such a man would win any woman in the world if he could get her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband, if thou be so shrewd of thy tongue.
For which blessing I am upon my knees every morning and evening. Lord, I could not endure a husband. With a beard on his face, I had rather lie in the woolen.
You may light on a husband that hath no beard. My mask.
What shall I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentleman? He that has a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. And he that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer. The revelers are entering. Make good room.
Let's get this party started. Look, here it comes.
Hello.
No!
Lady, will you walk about with your friend?
So you walk softly and look sweetly and say nothing? I'm yours for the walk, and especially when I walk away.
With me in your company?
I may say so.
Speak low, if you speak love.
Well, I would you did like me.
So would not I, for your own sake, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is one?
I say my prayers aloud.
Amen.
God match me with a good dancer,
Amen.
and God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done.
Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you shall pardon me.
Nor will you not tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I was disdainful, and that I had my good wit out of the 100 merry tales. Well, this was Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I am sure you know him well enough. Did he ever make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he is the prince's jester, a very dull fool. He both pleases men and angers them, and then they laugh at him and beat him.
When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do. We must follow the leaders.
In every good thing.
Nay, if they lead to any ill, I will leave them at the next turning.
That is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are not you Signor Benedict?
You know me well, I am he.
Signora, my brother is enamored on Hero. I pray you, dissuade him from her. She is no equal for his birth.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too, and he swore he would marry tonight.
Come, let us to banquet.
Pedro.
Thus answer I, in the name of Benedict. But hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so, the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio?
Yes, the same.
Come, will you go with me?
Whither?
About your own business, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you leave me.
Ho! Now you strike like the blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you'll beat the post.
If you will not be, I will leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now he will creep into the sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me, and not know me, the prince's fool. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter, disposition of Beatrice that so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
Now, Signor, where's the Count? Did you see him?
I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the good will of his young lady.
That Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel to you. The gentleman that danced with her told her she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester. She peeks poniards and every word stabs. If her breath were as terrible as her tormentions, there were no living near her. I would not marry her, though she were endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed. Come, talk not of her.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand now that you can devise to send me on. I will fetch you a toothpicker now from the furthest inch of Asia. Do you any embassage to the pygmies? Rather than hold 3 words' conference with this harpy, you have no employment for me?
None, but to desire your good company.
Oh, good sir, there's a dish I have not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
Indeed, my lord, he lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it. A doubt hard for his single one, marry. Once before he won it of me with his false dice.
Therefore, your grace may well say I have lost it.
You have put him down, lady, you have put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools. I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Why, how now, Count? Wherefore are you sad?
Not sad, my lord.
How then, sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but something of that jealous complexion.
My faith, lady, I think your blazon true. Here, Claudio, I have wooed in thy name, and fair hero is won. I have broke with her father, and his goodwill obtained. Name the day of the marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my riches. His grace hath made the match.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfect herald of joy. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss, and let him not speak either.
In faith, lady, you have a merry heart.
Yeah, my lord, I thank it, poor fool. It keeps on the windy side of care. My cousin tells him in his ear that he is in her heart.
And she doth, cousin.
Thus goes everyone to the world, but I may sit in a corner and cry hi-ho for a husband.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I would rather have one of your father's getting. Hath your grace ne'er a brother like you? Your father got excellent husbands, if a maid come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No, my lord, unless I might have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. But I beseech your grace, pardon me, I was born to speak all mirth in no matter.
Your silence most offends me, and to be merry best becomes you. For, out of question, you were born in a merry hour.
No, sure, my lord, my mother cried. But then there was a star danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy. Bye.
By my troth, a pleasant-spirited lady, she cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means. She mocks all her wooers out of suit.
She were an excellent wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord, my lord, if they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when mean you go to church?
Tomorrow, my lord. Not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just 7 night, and a time too brief, too, to have all the things answered in my mind.
I warrant thee, Claudio, the time shall not go dully by us. I will in the interim undertake one of the Hercules' labors, which is to bring Signor Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, the one with the other. I would fain have it a match, and I doubt not to, if you three will but minister such assistance as I shall give you direction.
My lord, I am for you. And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero?
I will do any office, my lord, to help my cousin to a good husband.
I will teach you how to humor your cousin, that she shall fall in love with Benedict, and I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that, despite his quick wit and his queasy stomach, he shall fall in love with Beatrice. If we can do this, Cupid is no longer an archer. His glory shall be ours, for we are the only love gods. Go in with me, and I will tell you my drift.
Oh, yeah. Oh. When I know the gentleman, I'll tell him what you say.
Do.
How know you he loves her? How know you he...
Thanks, lady. You have a merry heart.
Hey!
Spirited lady. She cannot.
And a time too brief, too, to have all things...
Oh my God.
tighter.
The tiniest little piece of hair just sitting there.
I heard it agreed upon that he, the prince, should